Welcome back, Patriots. It's your boy, Tyrone, Mr. Conservative, coming back at you guys with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff from you guys. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to call me Mr. Conservative. And yes, Patriots, I am back at you guys with more of a lengthy video. I promise you guys, man, this is going to be pretty lengthy. I will try to keep it as quick as possible though, because I got a lot I want to talk to you guys about, a lot I want to discuss, a lot I want to get off my chest, okay? But before we get into it, before we get into the whole spill of it, you guys, of course, I have to give a quick disclaimer for the YouTube, check it out. This is what I would like to call a open discussion on the channel. This is an open discussion that we're having on this video. Now, we are all going to weigh in, give our own personal opinion about these current events, current situation, and these hot topics that are going on. Now, we are not representing that our opinion represent facts whatsoever. We are not saying that. We are not indicating that our opinion is facts or have any factual substance to it. What it is our personal opinion nonetheless, and we are exercising it underneath our First Amendment right. So all of you beautiful patriots out there, make sure you guys comment below and participate in this open discussion that we are having. All right. Now that that's said and done, and I gave the quick disclaimer for the YouTube so they don't think that we're spreading disinformation and stuff like that, you guys. So I hear you patriots loud and clear. I see you guys. I hear you. I know you guys been asking for a butt ton of reaction videos. So what I started to do, you guys, is that I am going to start trying to catch up on those reaction videos. I know a lot of you guys asked for Tom McDonald. I know a lot of you guys asked for Tyson James. A lot of you guys asked for Bryson Gray, some country western. I know a lot of you guys asked for Loza as well. You guys, Loza dropped a new song. Someone told me in the comment box, hey, did you check out Loza's new song? I'm gonna double check on that one because, hey, yeah, I'm gonna do a reaction on all of those songs, you guys. What I'm going to do is do a political rant video like I'm normally doing right now, you guys. And I'm also going to drop a separate reaction video a day to try to catch up on all those reaction videos that you guys have recommended for me to do, because you guys have the best taste in music. Yeah, when you guys recommend a song to me, you guys, it blows my mind. Real talk, it touched me right here. A lot of songs get to me. So yeah, I enjoy your guys' opinion on the songs, and I really do appreciate every last one of you guys. So what I was saying, this video is going to be a kind of lengthy because I got a lot I want to talk to you guys about. I want to talk about the Taliban, the Second Amendment, these crazy Democrats, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and a whole bunch of other butt ton of stuff. But I do make this promise to you. I will try to wrap them up. I will try to keep them as quick as possible. I won't try to keep you guys out here all night with me, you guys, I promise. All right. So let's dive into the Second Amendment. Let's dive into the Taliban. Let's dive into Afghanistan. Let's dive into these crazy Democrats as well, you guys. So we'll see if we can't knock them all out at once. So the Taliban, when they took control of the Afghan government, you guys, and now they're like in power, one of the first things that they did was go around asking people to turn in their personal firearms, their personal weapons because they no longer need it. They no longer need their personal weapons anymore, because they are going to be the one to defend them. They're going to be the one to protect them. That's what they're saying. All right. That is what they're saying. So it kind of is like deja vu if you think about it, right? Because if you look at it, what is these Democrats trying to do here in the United States? Oh, we're going to do gun reform. We're going to ban the AR-15. We're going to ban this. We need, lower capacity magazines and just gun reform and all this stuff, right? Because literally, I'm gonna tell you what they're trying to do. They're trying to take away our Second Amendment. They're trying to little by little erode it without just doing like what the Taliban did and just saying, hey, give it to us. Really, that's what they want to say. That's what they really want to do. That's what they really want to do. But look, check it out. What the Taliban is doing is kind of like what we're doing here with a gun buyback. You know what I mean? Simple. Same exact thing, right? You know, kind of, right? Comment below. Let me know how you guys feel about that. So for the YouTube, I'm going to play a small audio of the news clip, you guys. I'm not going to actually play the news clip because I don't want to get a strike on the channel. None of that garbage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a quick audio for you guys so you guys can also hear exactly what I am hearing, and you guys can come to your own conclusion as well.
The scenes pouring in from Afghanistan on its first day after the Taliban took the capital, Kabul, and the new reality that's set in. Meanwhile, on the streets, there's a heavy presence of Taliban fighters rolling in seized government vehicles. They've started collecting civilians' weapons, saying the items are no longer needed for their personal protection.
Now, that's crazy, you guys. That's crazy. So they're going around taking the civilians' weapons, saying they're no longer needed. You're no longer needed. You know what? No, that's not the point. That's not why they're doing it. Let me tell you why they're doing it. Because they don't want the people to rise up against them. They don't want the people to rise up because let me tell you, the Taliban is not a very friendly, they don't really, they violate a lot of rights, you know what I mean? So the people may get sick and tired and be like, enough is enough. We're going to overthrow this government and we're going to put our own government in place. So that's the real reason of taking the firearms, not because you no longer need it. You know what I mean? That's BS. It's BS. You know it's BS. I know it's BS. We both know it's BS, right? Crazy, right? So it's kind of like what they're doing here. Like I if I'm not mistaken, let me see if I can find a really quick clip of Joe Biden, because I remember Joe Biden was saying things about banning weapons and banning the AR-15. You guys remember all of this stuff that they were trying to push, right? Let's see if you know what? Here we go, you guys.
Let alone an hour, to take common sense steps that will save the lives in the future. And
that's what they say. That's what they say.
In the House and Senate to act. We can ban assault weapons and high capacity magazines.
There you go. You heard it. You heard it from Joe Biden. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys didn't need me to point that out to you guys because you guys already heard this before. This is exactly the same exact thing. Exactly the same thing. Now, I don't care how you look at it. Like, oh no, they went and took them, Tyrone. They demanded them. The government's not doing that. Well, look, let me tell you something. If the government could, they would. If they could, they would. But let me tell you something about in the United States of America. For every one person, there's like, I don't know, like they say what, like 3 guns, right? That's what they say or something like that. Don't quote me on that because I'm not really too sure. But let me tell you, you got more firearms in the United States than you do people. Simple as that. So it's like for every one person, there's like, I don't know, 5 or 10 guns to go around, right? That's crazy, right? But that's not crazy because that is what makes this country great. That is what's going to keep this country great. Because let me tell you, that is why our government also wants to try to erode the Second Amendment. That's why they want to get rid of the Second Amendment. That's why they want to dilute it, to try to just get rid of it and just get rid of the right to bear arms. Because then if we don't have any firearms, you guys, how are we going to protect ourselves? How are we going to say, no, we're not going to comply to this? No, this is unconstitutional. No, we're not going to go quietly into that dark night. That's why they want to get rid of the Second Amendment. Now, I'm telling you, look, I'm rambling and I'm making a long video. My bad. But I did say it was going to be lengthy, didn't I? I did say that, right? So let's jump on to a conversation I was having with one of my coworkers, you guys. So let's talk about that, because this pertained to Trump. This pertained to Joe Biden. And you know what? I asked him a question that really stumped him. So he was like, man, but Tyrone, Trump was a racist. He was a racist. And I turned around and I said, hey, check it out. Real talk. Look, okay, fine. Trump, you say he was a racist. I say he wasn't a racist. So let's agree to disagree, right? But you say he's a racist, right? So you're telling me you got rid of one racist person just to put in another racist person? How does that make sense? How does it make sense? Please explain to me. Someone comment below and let me know. You took one racist person out of office, right? For another racist person. Now, let me point out the differences. That one, you have a racist person, and Joe Biden is a racist, you guys. This is the man who did a eulogy at the former Klansmen. This is the person who illustrated the 94 crime bill. This is the person who is for busing. This is the person who voted on all these segregation laws back in the day, man. Yes, Joe Biden voted on these laws, and he voted on these segregation laws to uphold them. Y'all didn't know that, huh? All right. So let's just continue. Let's just continue. So you're telling me you voted for this racist person instead of this racist person. But let me tell you, like I was saying, the difference between the two races, right? One knew what the F he was doing with the economy. This one knew how to get this country back on the right track. This one don't know what he's doing. He's a puppet. I mean, the lights are on, but no one at home. The car is running, but no one's driving. You feel me? Y'all feel what I'm talking about, man. So he didn't have nothing to say. He's nothing. Because let me tell you, once you agree, okay, fine. You say he was racist, fine. All right. I agree to disagree. I feel different. But you tell me what difference. What's the difference? You say one racist person for another racist person. Someone that has good policies to someone who doesn't really even have any policies at all, besides pushing this SJW woke stuff, because that's what he thinks y'all want to hear. Real talk. Oh my God, y'all finna get me mad, y'all finna get me heated, y'all finna make me cuss in here, but I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna do it. In the name of Jesus, God, give me strength, all of you, none of me. All right. And this is super crazy, Patriots. Super crazy, right? Whoo. So, we have a crisis on our border, you guys. And it's a crisis. And then we got this whole pandemic, scandemic. A lot of people say that it's a scam. Some people say it's a pandemic. Some people say that it is a plandemic. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Said that, right? Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. But yeah, a lot of people have said these different things. Okay, so let's talk about it. So they wanna talk about us taking this stuff serious, but in the same sense is that we have our border wide open, you guys, wide open. Where you're not, and people are saying Tyrone, you gotta be racist against Mexicans. No, how am I racist against Mexicans? My kids are half Mexican. Yeah, their mother is Mexican. So how am I racist against Mexicans? It doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make no sense whatsoever. But I digress. But let's keep on moving. So, it has nothing, because let me tell you, Mexicans are not the one pouring through the border. It's Brazilians, Central America, South America. You got people from Iran. You got people from Haiti. You got people from everywhere pouring in through the southern border. You know what I mean? Why? Because it's wide open. It's wide open. That's why. And we don't know. They say, hey, take it. The Delta variant. Well, how many more variants are there out of this COVID-19? How many more variants? And if there is any more variants of it, I'm pretty sure, thank you, Joe Biden, for opening the border. You just allowed every variant to come through. So you want us to take it serious. So what? So you can, open the border and let all these other variants come through, so we have to continue battling these variants as well and continue wearing these masks? Because let me tell you something about the mask. I am sick and tired of the mask. I am sick and tired of the mask. And let me tell you why. And you ask anybody at my job, they would tell you, hey man, when this stuff kicked off in November and this stuff was going on in December, before anybody took it serious, they could tell you I took it serious. I'm like, hey man, y'all see what's going on in China? Y'all see this, something ain't right. Y'all ain't finna, man, look, I started wearing a mask. You feel me? Now, as time grew on, I'm like, man, look, I'm tired of it, because look, you got Fauci saying wear a mask. And then I come to find out the mask doesn't really help that much. Then he's saying, oh, don't wear a mask. Wear a mask, don't wear a mask. So look, I'm confused, right? I'm confused. And I'm just trying to relate to the American people, YouTube. That's all. I'm not saying nothing bad about the vaccine. I'm not saying nothing bad about the mask. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, like, these politicians, right? These politicians, they tell us to do one thing, but do the complete opposite. And then they go backtracking on their first statement because they had it all wrong. So they want the American people to follow them, but they don't know what they're talking about, right? I digress. Let's move on to something else, you guys, before I get upset and say a lot of things. So, you guys, Chicago have had a couple shootings, you guys. One on the Dan Ryan left a woman, I believe it was a woman, or there was one person dead. I also want you guys to pray for their family. I want you guys to pray for the 6-year-old, 7-year-old that was shot on the south side as well, you guys. We're talking about a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old. So if you guys can pray for them, my heart goes out to the family, you guys. This is crazy. While they're worrying about everything else, you guys, kids are being gunned down in the streets. That's a real pandemic, you guys. That is a real, Chicago is a real pandemic, okay? And all these Democrat-run cities are a real pandemic because the crime rate is high. Now, Lori Lightfoot, her approval rating has dropped because she's doing a horrible job. And Joe Biden approval rating has dropped as well, you guys, because a lot of people don't like how he's handling the economy. A lot of people didn't like how he handled the thing with Afghanistan. A lot of people just don't like what he's doing in general, because he is messing up. Either one, he's making the wrong decisions, or two, he's not making a decision at all. You feel me? So this is crazy, Patriots. This is crazy. These last past 2 years have been super crazy, you guys. 2020, 2021, you guys, it have been crazy. They have torn down statues. They have burned cities to the ground. They have pushed transgender stuff onto our children. But look, let's just be honest. They've been trying to do that for a very long time. All right. They've been pushing critical race theory now. They are trying to criminalize or demonize the police, you guys. They are making America look bad. They definitely, yes, they are making us look bad. Joe Biden is making our country look bad. Can you guys believe? Look, this is a crisis going on in Afghanistan, you guys. What did this president do? He fly back from Camp David to give a little, press conference, a little speech, and then he flies right back to Camp David. Come on, man. You're the president. Someone left in the comment box like, what do you expect him to do? I mean, I don't know. Be the commander in chief, right? Right? Allegedly, 80 million people voted for him. Allegedly. He got more votes than the first black president. Allegedly, right? So, why don't you be the commander in chief? You wanted this, right? You've campaigned on some of this stuff. What? There's something going on. There is people trapped. There's American soldiers trapped. There is, our allies have trapped. Look, why don't you be like, oh, look, I'm going to suspend this vacation for a little bit. What can we do? Sit down with your general. Sit down with a board meeting of whoever you got to get and talk about how do we fix this? Because really what he's doing is just letting it play out. Let's just let it play out, and wherever the chips lie, that's where they lie, right? That's how he's playing this situation, which is totally wrong. Like I said, the first thing they should have did was evacuated the civilians first, then took out as much military equipment as possible, right? And then the military should have been the last to leave, kind of like the last boots to leave the ground. And you got to give much respect to our military and every man and woman who served in Afghanistan. God bless them. God bless them. And that's why I stand with our vets. I stand with our military. Real talk. And that's why I like the Trump, because he stands with our military. He stands with he support our troops. Joe Biden does not. He does not. He does not. I don't care what you say. Oh man, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the military. He doesn't care. That's just my personal opinion. Once again, YouTube. Once again. Man, because I remember a video of Joe Biden when he says clap for, he made a joke. No one got it. No one clapped. No one laughed. He's like, clap, you sons of bees, right? Right? That's how you talk to our military. That's how you treat our military. That was Joe Biden that said that. Why they saying Trump was talking about losers and disrespecting the World War II vets? No, he wasn't disrespecting no World War II vets, man. Real talk. He disrespected McCain. And yeah, McCain was a vet. And yes, McCain did deserve some type of respect because he served and fought for this country. Now, I am not taking nothing from McCain. All right, but McCain was playing with fire when he was talking all that mess, and they was going back. Him and Trump had this quarrel between each other, and they was talking bad about each other. That's what it was. It had nothing to do with the military and nothing to do with the vets. It has this little personal vendetta that him and McCain had between each other. All right, that's all it was. But I digress. Let's keep on moving, you guys. So yes, let's jump back onto the Second Amendment thing, you guys. Let's jump back onto that because it's super crazy. It's super crazy. Taliban regained control of Afghanistan, and then they tell the people to hand over their weapons because they do no longer need them. Now, this is exactly how I see our government trying to take our Second Amendment from us. Now, there are going to be some people that's going to comply because they are sheeps, right? Here you go. And then there's going to be some patriots that's going to be like, no, heck no. Death before dishonor, right? I will not go quietly into that dark night. You know what I mean? Some patriots going to be like, no, I'm not, I will not comply. That's big, right? Y'all all know that. I will not comply. Hey, I'm not turning in nothing. Come and take it. Y'all remember that. Come and take it, right? And find out how that turns out. You guys, now I'm just quoting a couple little slogans, a couple little things there, you guys. Real talk, like, come and take it. I will not comply. I will not go quietly into that dark night. That's not the Bible, you guys. That's not the Bible. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to end the video. Sorry for the lengthy video, but I had to vent these things. I had to get them off my chest, you guys. Comment below. Voice your opinion. This is the open discussion for everybody to participate in, you guys. Yes. So going to end the video with the let's make America great. Ooh, and let's keep America great. Yeah, baby. And come on in here. Let me tell you how we're going to make America great and how we're going to keep America great, you guys. Is that we need a government for the people, by the people. You know what I mean? That's what's going to make America great. And that's definitely what's going to keep America great. And I'll be coming back at you guys with another video.